One defensive back turned the tide for a struggling team with his interception prowess, while a wide receiver's record-breaking touchdown stunned onlookers. And a running back's debut was so dominant, it still echoes in the halls of NFL history. These are the NFL rookie seasons that set the bar unbelievably high. 1. Lawrence Taylor. Viewed as one of the best pass-rushing linebackers of all time, Taylor got off to a fast start in the league. While the NFL didn't officially track individual sack totals until 1982, Taylor unofficially recorded 9.5 sacks for the New York Giants in his rookie season in 1981. He also grabbed an interception and recovered a fumble that year. Although the NFL was not great at tracking tackling stats then, Taylor's awards from that season do plenty of talking to prove he belongs on this list. He became the first player to ever win Defensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year honors in the same season, a feat that is still yet to be duplicated. Taylor also helped the Giants win 5 more games than the previous season and earn a playoff spot. 2. Ben Roethlisberger. The legend of Big Ben began in 2004 when starting QB Tommy Maddox was injured in Week 2. Rookie Ben Roethlisberger from Miami of Ohio stepped in as Pittsburgh's new starter, going an immaculate 13-0 on the season. His greatest moment came in Week 8 when he led a 34-20 win over the Patriots, snapping New England's record 21-game win streak. Roethlisberger was named Offensive Rookie of the Year, sharing the league lead for game-winning drives with 5. While his numbers weren't dazzling by today's standards, he did set a then-rookie record for completion percentage. Roethlisberger led the Steelers to a 15-1 record, a division title, and the AFC's #1 seed. Harris's rookie season in 1972 was memorable for a couple of reasons. He had a great year himself, helped the Steelers set history, and made one of the most memorable plays in NFL history. That season, Harris rushed for 1,055 yards and scored 10 touchdowns. He averaged an impressive 5.6 yards per carry that year. Harris added 21 catches and a receiving touchdown as well. He helped the Steelers capture their first division title in franchise history and then subsequently led them to their first ever playoff victory in an all-time thriller against the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders were leading 7-6 with 22 seconds left when a Terry Bradshaw pass was deflected away from the intended receiver, right as the defender arrived to tackle the receiver. Harris snatched the ball just before it hit the ground and ran it into the end zone to win the game. The play is referred to as the Immaculate Reception and is probably one of the most famous football plays of all time. Harris was named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year and named to the Pro Bowl that season. 5. Devin Hester. Widely viewed as the greatest return man in NFL history, Hester's rookie season in 2006 with the Chicago Bears set him on the path to earning that GOAT status. He scored 7 touchdowns that year, all on returns. He took 3 punts back for 6, had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, and returned a missed field goal for a touchdown. In a Week 14 game against the St. Louis Rams, Hester returned 2 kickoffs for 6 in the same game. His missed field goal return also set an NFL record at the time for the longest return at 108 yards. His 7th return for a touchdown came on the game's biggest stage as Hester's Bears reached the Super Bowl that year against the Indianapolis Colts. Hester ran the opening kickoff back 92 yards for a touchdown. He became just the 8th player to ever score a touchdown in the Super Bowl that way, and the first one to ever do it on the opening kick. Hester was named to the Pro Bowl and was a finalist for NFL Rookie of the Year. Pretty wild for just a special teams player. 6. Ronnie Lott. You could argue 1981 was the best defensive draft class ever. 8th overall pick, Ronnie Lott made an immediate impact on a struggling 49ers defense. The Niners went from allowing nearly 26 points per game in 1980 to just 15 in 1981, thanks in large part to the rookie defensive back from USC. Lott picked off 7 passes, including a league-leading 3 pick-sixes in the regular season, then added a 4th in the playoffs. He also contributed 89 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries, leading to an All-Pro campaign. Lott finished 2nd in Defensive Rookie of the Year voting and 6th in MVP voting. His efforts helped the 49ers go 13-3, winning Super Bowl 16. 7. Randy Moss. Moss was essentially unstoppable in his rookie season with the Minnesota Vikings in 1998. That season, he set a rookie record with 17 touchdown catches. He finished the year with 69 receptions for 1,213 yards at an eye-opening 19.03 yards per catch. His 1,213 receiving yards were the third most ever by a rookie. Moss had a couple of massive games that season that really announced himself to the league, and they came on big stages. In Week 5 against the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football, Moss had 5 catches for 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then in a Thanksgiving Day matchup with the Dallas Cowboys, he caught 3 passes for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just a crazy stat line to think about. He played a significant role in the Vikings going 15-1 that season and nearly making the Super Bowl before losing by 3 points to the Atlanta Falcons in overtime, the NFC title game. Moss was named a Pro Bowl starter and won NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. 8. Jim Brown. Arguably the greatest football player of all time, Jim Brown is the only player to ever win MVP as a rookie. In his 9th game for the Cleveland Browns, Brown ran for 237 yards, a league-wide record that stood for 14 years and a rookie record that was unbroken for 40. Although Brown's stats seem modest by today's standards, NFL seasons were only 12 games long at the time. His 942 yards and 9 touchdowns both led the league. Building on his legendary rookie season, Brown won 2 more MVPs and led the league in rushing yards another 7 times. 9. Eric Dickerson. In the loaded 1983 draft class, it was Eric Dickerson, the number 2 pick, who had the best rookie campaign. Dickerson's numbers were staggering. 441 touches, most in the NFL, 2,212 yards from scrimmage, most in the NFL, and 20 rushing and receiving touchdowns. He holds the rookie record for carries and rushing yards. Dickerson's dominance was not just in numbers. His agility and ability to change directions quickly were evident. The Rams improved to 9-7 in 1983, good enough for a playoff spot, largely due to Dickerson's performances. 10. Ryan Clady. The ultimate testament to Clady's greatness as a rookie is that just about nothing happened. Proving himself as a world-beating left tackle from the second he entered the league, Clady allowed just 0.5 sacks in his rookie season. Despite being the only lineman in the entire NFL to allow less than 1 sack that season, Clady was snubbed in both All-Pro and Offensive Rookie of the Year voting, settling for a second-team All-Pro appearance and a third-place finish for Rookie of the Year. Although Clady dealt with injuries throughout his career, he's one of the greatest tackles in Denver Broncos history and won a Super Bowl with them in 2015. 11. Cam Newton. Despite being the reigning Heisman Trophy winner and the first pick in the 2011 draft, Newton still had a better rookie season than anybody could have anticipated. From the outset, the Carolina Panthers star was an electrifying dual-threat quarterback. In this sense, he overpowered defenses with both his arm and his 6'5", 245-pound frame. At the time, his 4.051 passing yards were a rookie record, which was later broken by Andrew Luck in 2012 and Justin Herbert in 2020. To this day, his 14 rushing touchdowns are still the most ever by a quarterback in a single season. 12. Gale Sayers. In 1965, Sayers set the league on fire in his rookie season with the Chicago Bears. Known as the Kansas Comet, Sayers scored 14 rushing touchdowns while averaging 5.2 yards per carry for a total of 867 rushing yards. He was also a threat in the passing game as he caught 29 passes for 507 yards. That year, Sayers didn't just stop at offense. His all-time rookie season involved special teams as well, with him returning a punt and kickoff for 6 while averaging 14.9 yards per punt return and 31.4 yards per kickoff return. In addition to these impressive season-long stats, Sayers put together one of the greatest single-game performances in NFL history against the San Francisco 49ers. He scored 4 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air, and 1 on a punt return. Sayers also had 113 rushing yards, 89 receiving yards, and 134 punt return yards for a total of 335 all-purpose yards that day. Sayers was the consensus NFL Rookie of the Year that season. 13. Earl Campbell. Campbell immediately established himself as one of the best running backs in the game during his 1978 rookie season with the Houston Oilers. He led the NFL that year with 1,050 rushing yards. Campbell also had the longest run of the season with an 81-yard scamper. With all eyes on him in a primetime Monday Night Football matchup with the Miami Dolphins, Campbell rose to the occasion by carrying the ball 28 times for 199 yards and 4 touchdowns. He finished the year with 13 rushing touchdowns and averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Campbell was named Offensive Rookie of the Year and the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. Additionally, he was named to the Pro Bowl.